It's 16 past 4. You guys coming in today? Magpies are feeding. Just a little follow-up from not yesterday's daily vlog, but 2 days ago I was talking about my running that I've been doing since, I think I said 2010. I got that wrong. It's 2011 when I started running. Now I've got the running app from Nike here on my iPad. Even though I don't use it on my iPad, you can install it here. Hey buddy, here he is. Got some food on the floor for you. I put that out before, so that's why there's food on the floor. I don't have a name for you yet, do I? I'm going to call you Tame Bird. Anyway, so you can double tap to zoom that in a little bit. But if you look at my history of my runs, I'll go all the way down to where I started. And my very first run was on 2011, and I did a 3K. Remember I said I did batches of 10? So 3K, 3K, 3K. There's 10 lots of 3K runs. This is the German in me. And now there's starting to be the 4K runs. Then I did 10 of those. Hey, buddy. Where's your baby? Oh, you are the baby. Man, you've grown quick. And then I bumped up to, 10 lots of 4 and then 10 lots of 5. And basically what I'm saying is I'm a mental German, rhythmic, procedural. I just like things in patterns. There's my 11K runs. I also did some short distance sprints, all the way through to today, where I've done a total of 1342 kilometers. That's a fair amount of running if you add it all together. Of course, no one could run that amount of time, that amount of distance in one go. You would be a nutter. But my average pace there, look at that, 184 runs, average pace of 6:07 per kilometer. What I'm getting at is I should have burned more calories than what I've put on, but I haven't. But that's just the way it works, isn't it? Now, other news today, unfortunately, remember I was mentioning this guy, the OMD E-M1 Mark II from Olympus? Well, I can let you know what was going to happen there. I had been talking with Olympus and they had agreed to give me a loaner for an upcoming trip that I'm taking. Now, someone at Olympus who I was dealing with is not there at the moment. She's on leave. And I got put to someone else. And basically, I'm not going to get one now because this new person has suggested that perhaps we can do something later on in the year. Even though this camera came out in December last year. And when I first heard about it was February this year when we went to the launch with Nicholas Cole from the Thrill Seekers. And so I then contacted them straight after that saying, I've got this trip coming up in June, which I've told you about. I'm going to Fiji for a 2-week period. And I'd love to take a loaner and really give it the hands-on. And they were like, yeah, come back to us in May. That'd be great. Came back to them in May. They weren't there. The person that was there said, no, come back to us at the end of the year. Kind of sucks because by then this camera is going to be superseded by something else. So in the meantime, what I'm going to be doing is this guy. I am going to jump ship to Panasonic, to the Lumix G85. G85? GH5. This has been something that Nick's been pumping at me to get, and I thank you for all the insight you've given me, Nick. I think it's going to be fantastic. There is an issue with the autofocus, but with a firmware upgrade, my fingers are going to be crossed that they can resolve that. Otherwise, I'm taking my iPhone to Fiji, and I'm not going to be vlogging on my iPhone the entire time I'm in Fiji. I need a real camera. So that's what it's going to be. And I'm going to have a look at the 12 to 35 2.8 constant Mark